A viewer of my channel helped me to find a great company. In this first video, I'll show you how we did this. As it was a lot of material, I created a second video that shows you what the analysis of the company revealed and how the stock price actually surprised me. Hi, my name is Till and this is the channel that shows you how to invest intelligently and easily and how you build up a fortune also as an ordinary person with a normal job. Arutsankaran is a viewer from the first minute that my Skillshare class and my YouTube channel went live. He really seems to be a nice guy who's trying to understand how to become a great investor. A few months ago, he asked me via email, I'm requesting to add an Indian company because it is easier for me to understand price and value of that stocks. I thought, well, India is the biggest democracy in the world with an incredibly strongly growing economy, and I honestly do not know many Indian companies, so that is a great idea. And I replied, could you maybe find 5 or 10 companies of which you believe that they are really strong, have a business that is not too complex to understand and that generate a lot of free cash flow? Reports need to be available for at least 10 years, better for even longer. When we have them, we can choose one of them to make an analysis. And guess what? That is exactly what we did. Arutsankaran did some research work and found the following 5 Indian companies: Reliance, Asian Paints, HDFC Bank, Wipro, and Maruti Suzuki. Analyzing a company is a lot of work, so we had to narrow them down to one. But how should we do this? For this, we used the quick check method. With this method, you try to quickly find out if the company generally is in our circle of competence and potentially promises attractive financial figures. Reliance is a very big company that operates in several fields of business, like, for example, petrochemicals, energy, retail, telecommunication, natural gas, aerospace, etc. It appears to be profitable, but they had negative free cash flows in 2 of the past 3 years. And due to the several fields of business they operate in, it would have been a highly complex analysis with a lot of effort required. So we put it on the too hard pile. HDFC Bank was a clear no. Not because it is a bad company or a complex company. I personally simply don't touch stocks of banks. I don't understand their reports well enough to get a profound understanding of their business. They generally are on my too hard pile. Next. Then we looked at Maruti Suzuki. You may know by now that I'm personally working in my day job in the automotive industry at an auto component supplier. Therefore, I know that it requires a lot of investment to build a car. Usually, this is not a business that is growing fast or has high potentials. But Maruti Suzuki seems to have a very strong position in the Indian market. This is making it interesting to look at it anyway. So, in a nutshell, we considered it with a maybe for an analysis anyway later, but not for now. Wipro is a company that specializes in IT, in consulting and business process services. It is not to be confused with the company Wipro Enterprises that was spun off in 2013 as the non-IT business of Wipro. IT companies can be highly profitable with great CROIC rates, but they are also quite complex. This is a clear maybe for later. Asian Paints seems to have a seemingly simple business. Paint. Simple enough for my limited mind to understand what they are doing. But they are big in Asia, and especially in India. They have a very strong market position and they grew nicely in the past 10 to 15 years. Also, the quick check showed that they generate some nice free cash flows. This really seemed to be an interesting company, so we decided to analyze Asian Paints. The detailed analysis, including the value calculation, I'll show you in the second video that is linked right here or in the box below the video. See you in the next one.